Now, the brutal bosses seen in Super Mario Odyssey have sort of become the new koopalings of the 3D games. Just like those, we don't really know a lot about this weird band of rabbits. However, I think I know where they originally came from. And it's surprising. The Broodals are a group of villainous rabbits who double as wedding planners in their free time and are therefore in Mario games. They are led by Topper while Madame Brood is their boss. Bowser hires them to plan his wedding to Princess Peach, and Mario then tries to stop them, taking them down everywhere in the world and even space. Now, these weird creatures hail from the dark side of the moon, specifically a location known as Rabbit Ridge. However, are they really from this place, or did they end up there at some point? Another thing that's interesting is seeing the differences between the Broodals and the other rabbits. By the looks of it, they certainly aren't the same, not even close. So let's find out what's going on. Where are they from, and which species are they? For this we will start with our first point, because their home planet or place can tell us a whole lot. Now, the Broodals' connection with the moon seems to be based off the mythological moon rabbit, a creature based off the moon's markings vaguely resembling a rabbit with a mortar and pestle. However, this doesn't necessarily mean that they were born there. It's most likely for the reference, but still, there could be more to it. However, I think there's one other crucial piece of information seen in Super Mario Galaxy that is most likely related to the Broodals, because they sometimes make sounds similar to those made by the Star Bunnies. So, is there a connection? Well, could be. But what are those creatures even? Well, they are a type of rabbit found in the Wii games. And surprisingly enough, some of these are actually Lumas, which have transformed into Star Bunnies. These can be told apart from the real ones due to them wearing vests, which the Luma version lacks. As seen when they are first encountered, the transformation is two-way and reversible. Star Bunnies appear throughout the galaxies, and they most often need to be caught in a game of hide and seek. So they are kind of found throughout the whole universe, are actually sometimes Lumas, and like hide and seek. So if the Broodals are related to these beings, then the moon isn't necessarily their home planet, since the Star Bunnies are seen all over the place. This could be the case for the rabbits seen in Super Mario Odyssey as well. Maybe they are related to the Star Bunnies. That would explain why there are so many on the moon, because they were seen on a ton of planets seen in Super Mario Galaxy after all. However, this still doesn't explain why they look so different from the other rabbits seen on Rabbit Ridge. And here the Lumas come in play. Normally they are very friendly and assist Mario during his quest in the Galaxy games. And they have the ability to transform into more things than just star rabbits like minor planetoids, entire galaxies, sling stars, launch stars, and a whole lot more. According to Rosalina, some Lumas can even transform into power stars. So clearly they can become almost anything. So now comes my outlandish claim. That could actually work to a degree, and is totally possible. You all wanted a meetup in the Netherlands? Well, it's happening! I'm coming to Dutch Comic Con in Utrecht, which is on the 24th and 25th of November. So be sure to come by. We're also gonna meet up outside of the event at the Five Guys close to Utrecht Centraal. So to stay up to date, follow me on social media, keep an eye on the community tab of my YouTube, and have a look at the top comment for more info. The Broodals are actually Lumas. Now this sounds crazy, which it kind of is. However, it's certainly possible. We've seen the Lumas transform into almost anything. They went from normal-looking cute little stars to entire planets, universes, and even normal-looking rabbits. So clearly they can turn into anything you can imagine. And it would also explain why they are immortal without possibly getting help from Bowser. He hired them after all, so they need to sort their own stuff. They aren't even seen together with Bowser at any point. This is important because we have seen Bowser Jr. and his dad use potions to revive themselves, so that argument can't really be used. The possible reasons why the Broodals are seen again and again and again is that they can revive themselves like all Lumas. At the end of Super Mario Galaxy, all the Lumas throw themselves into a massive black hole created by Bowser's dying son to neutralize it. However, the Luma from your adventure is reborn and lives on a small planet, while it is hinted that the other Lumas will be reborn later. So using this logic, it's quite understandable that if the Broodals really are Lumas, that they can revive themselves constantly. However, there are 2 points that most would look to in order to dismiss this option: Rosalina and their goodwill nature. In Super Mario Galaxy, various Lumas appear on the Comet Observatory and in different galaxies. Usually they are associated with Rosalina. However, that's not the only leader they follow, because in the second game we see them with Luba. So they aren't just Rosalina's thing. They are seen all over the place joining different groups. They are even seen in Super Mario 3D World. Now, they could have come from Rosalina originally, but don't have to be part of her group at all, making this option even more possible. However, why would they turn evil and take on this rabbit persona? Well, for this, I don't really have an answer. I will be completely honest about that. However, one thing to keep in mind is that we don't know if they are good by default. So it could be that these Lumas got corrupted and altered themselves in order to not be associated with the cute and nice Lumas. Or they aren't really evil, but just do their work for Bowser because of the good 9-to-5 grind and financial support. However, we can't be certain about this. It's possible, but nothing more. So I will admit that this is the biggest flaw for this option. However, there's one other answer, but it's not as clear because there isn't really any proof for it. The chances of them being related to the star bunnies is quite big, because they are the only rabbit species seen in space after all and sound similar to them. So it could be that the Broodal group and Madame Brood are a different kind of them that developed in a different way. They are the leader after all, and the biggest reason for this is the fact that they are bigger and smarter. So naturally they became the boss. And maybe this happened because they are enhanced or evolved versions of star bunnies. This could have happened over time, maybe because of powerful magic, or something completely different. The only thing I can really say with certainty is that they are most likely related to the star bunnies in a way, could be from anywhere in the universe, and might secretly be Lumas. So there's a lot going on, and maybe we will get a 100% certain answer on what they are in the future. Hey, have you clicked that subscribe bell yet? No, you haven't. Have you clicked the subscribe button yet? Have you watched the other videos? No, you haven't. Go do that now. Come on, come on, come on. Also, little surprise this upcoming Thursday. A new show will be launching. So, look forward to that.